I'm Alexandra Navis, and this is my Centrastate story. I was a senior in college. I had everything planned out. This is what I was doing, this is where I would be at this age, and that was it. Then one day I had my stroke and everything changed. I had got up to go to the bathroom and was gonna get something, and I found myself unable to walk, and I'm a type 1 diabetic. So I called for my roommate. Our first thought was to change my insulin pump and to test my sugar. And when we realized that that was okay, we knew something else was wrong and was going on. One of the only things I remember was laying on the floor just saying, "Haley, I don't want to die." I thought I was really having anxiety. I thought finals, college, senior, anxiety's happening. I didn't know how serious the situation really was at the time. A stroke nurse was coming down and they were taking me into CAT scan. She said after that, she's like, "We're gonna be taking you to ICU. I really thought they were giving me something for anxiety. All right, like why am I going to ICU? She's like, "Listen, you've had a stroke." From half my side over, it just felt like I was numb. I went back to college. I'm still not walking and they put me in this big brace and I'm not using it correctly, and I come home for the summer and my mom's like, "I'm plateaued, there's nothing that's changing." So my mom starts looking up stroke programs. She's like, "We need to do something." And we come across Centrastate. And mom's like, "Centrastate, you were born there. We know Centrastate." Like, she's like, "So let's go and do this." After 6 months of really not getting the correct physical therapy, we knew we were in for a challenge here. And we didn't know what the outcome was gonna be. Like when I walked in, their first words to me, "If you're gonna work, like we're gonna do whatever we can for it." And I'd given her 3 goals, and they were to walk on the beach, I wanted to walk in heels, and it was to run. Well, we chose Centrastate. The first reason that made us come through the door was because of what they had to offer. They had such a specialized program for stroke. And then what kept me there was the staff, my physical therapist, the feeling that I had there, and then also the equipment that they had. It's a very caring environment. You're not a number, and I think that's important, especially when you're going through something that's this life-changing. I mean, it's from the front desk all the way back to their physical therapist, to their administration. Everybody there works together. Centrastate gave me back the ability to walk, the ability to run, the ability to really do things that were things that we never thought, goals that I would never be able to reach, or things to do again. I think a big thing actually I always tell people is that I would never change having my stroke. It's hard, it is, it's a journey. You're not gonna be that same person that you were before, but if you take this journey as it comes, you'll be a better person. In my career choice now, I'll be able to use my experience and my story to hopefully help my patients, that I'll be able to say to them, "Listen, I've been there and I understand what you're going through and it's gonna be okay." I would highly recommend Centrastate's rehabilitation program for any young or elderly person who has had a stroke. I mean, the progress I made speaks for itself, and I'm living proof that it works.